boys and girls, it's story time. Today's story actually started last night. So last night my mom called and said that both of her bathrooms were backed up. Both of them. Well, that's weird. So I went to Walmart and got a plunger because I knew my mom's plunger wasn't all that amazing. And I got some Red X style stuff. Red X is that bacteria you flush down a toilet, goes out and eats the solid waste in your disposal unit, your septic tank. I just figured ain't nothing been flushed down like that in a while, so I'll flush that down so there's something happening. So anyway, I get down there and I check the front bathroom, and the water's real low in there. So I'm like, okay, well I'll tackle the back one. So I go to the back one, and the back one's definitely full up of water. So I plunge it, and this new plunger I got was garbage. It didn't work. So I had brought my favorite plunger from home, and I took that and I did get the water to go down. I'm like, oh, cool. All right. But then I flushed it, and it filled back up again. So I plunged it again, got it to go down, flushed it, it filled back up again. Okay, I'm really confused on this one. I go to the other bathroom, flush it fills up. I get my plunger and plunge it, and then it goes down. And then I go back to the back bathroom, I'll plunge it again and flush it, and it fills back up again. And then now there's water coming up through the drain in the stand-up shower in my mom's back bathroom. Okay, I am really puzzled now. So I'm like, okay, I can't handle it. I don't have a clue on this one. So I thought, man, that's weird. Maybe all juncture at the same place that's clogged up there. Maybe it needs to be snaked out. So I call a 24-hour plumber, and when I tell them, they said, well, that sounds like septic tank. Oh, all right then. Well, okay, all right. That makes me sad. They said, but there's a 24-hour septic tank pumping company. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So they gave me the name of that, and I called them, and all I get is a voicemail. And then I sent them a message. So I'm hoping they'll come out and fix it, and I'm expecting, I don't know how I expect that. So then this morning, they call me at 7:30. They said, hey, we can send somebody out this morning. I said, okay, that's great. And I explained to them, I said, hey, there's a storage building behind my mom and dad's house, and the septic tank is to the left side of it. I don't know how else to explain it. And they go and they get there before I do. Now, Donna's got a doctor's appointment. Well, it's just a test. She has to go get a test done. I can't find the keys to the truck anywhere. I don't know where the truck keys are. So I pull everything out of the key box, and I can't find them. So then I knew I had a spare key, but we just moved everything out of the house, so I'm still living out of a box because I haven't had time to finish unboxing all the stuff from before the floor work happened. I keep digging. I finally find a key. I haven't had breakfast yet. I had made coffee, but I hadn't drank any. So I put yogurt in a cup and bring it with myself. Bring it with me. And the truck is full of everything from the weekend and several bags of trash because the recycle center is closed in the middle of the week, and I just haven't had time. That was a sneeze. Hopefully I did that. So anyway, I get a call from the guy who says, hey, I'm on site. I can't find your septic tank. I'm like, well, you know where the storage building is. And then go to the end of it, go to the left of it. Now, there's like a garden behind the storage building. It turns out that's where they're looking. I didn't know that at the time. So they called me back and said, we're going to need something to cut this grass so we can get to it. What? So I run back to the house, and I get my lawnmower. And it's battery power. It's an electric lawnmower. And because of the upheaval of the house, I can't find any of the batteries anywhere. I don't know where they are. I'm looking everywhere. I didn't think about it. Donna told me later, hey, they're on the back porch. I just wasn't thinking that. But I look everywhere. I got the lawnmower in the truck. And I got a couple of batteries. And I don't know what I was going to do. I had no idea. So then I called my Aunt Beth and said, hey, can you call the nice lady that cuts my mom's grass and see if she'll come with a weed eater and trim a section for us so they can find the septic tank. So, oh yeah, let me call her, see if she'll do it. Calls her. She says, yep, she'll do it, but she's got to drop a lawnmower off at a shop to get it fixed. Okay, fine. Totally understand. She said, but it may be an hour before she gets there. Or it could be less, depending on how it goes. Said, okay, fine, great. So I called the guy back from the septic company and said, okay, I got somebody coming, but it might be 20 minutes to an hour before they get there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we just can't find it. I said, I'm almost there. Anyway, I passed by a recycle center and said, fine. Oh, before I leave town, the gas gauge on this truck is not to be trusted. So it said I had a little less than half a tank. Maybe more than enough, but you don't know. So I have to stop for gas. So I stopped for gas. Then I head that way, and I passed by a recycle center and I said, look, I'm worried about this tarp blowing off the truck, so let me just go and empty the truck out. So I stopped, emptied the truck out. Now, I've got a work meeting at 9 o'clock that I'm supposed to lead. And I'm running behind schedule. I'm on the way to town to where my mom lives. We're out in the country, and I've sent a text down and said, hey Don, if you get a chance, call me. I want to tell you what's going on. She calls me, then Bacheros calls me. Okay, hey Don, I'll have to call you back. The septic tank folks called me, so I called them back, talked to them. Okay, they still can't find it. So I get down there and I go ahead and I start the work meeting on my phone. I said, look, here's what I'm at. Here's what I got going on. I'm late for everything today. So I'm just now getting here. But I'm here. I'm going to listen to the meeting. Will somebody please work on the honor system? You guys go. Blue Jay, we start the meeting, and we just start and go, and yeah. So they start the meeting. I've got my AirPod in on one side listening to the meeting because I need to know what's going on. This is an important meeting. But yes. So anyway, and my counterpart, who normally would have been, who ran the meeting this morning, took a vacation day, which cool. Glad it's made it. Anyway, so I start that meeting. I've got them talking in my ear, and then the septic tank guys, we walk around the yard looking for the septic tank. We don't find it. They got like a little thing they jab into the ground, and they don't find it. It may be buried deep as well. So yeah, this septic tank would have been done 50 years ago. So there's no telling. And they tell me, all right, well, we can't find it. We're not going to charge you anything. I'm like, hey, sure, you guys came out, you tried. All right. Well, I'm probably going to be calling you back. So I called the plumber I called last night. He was nice enough to not charge me to talk to me last night. And tell him, hey, do y'all have a beacon you can run the camera or whatever to find the septic tank? We can't find it. And maybe while you're here, you find a clog and you fix it, and it's all a miracle. So anyway, yeah, but our plumbers are all booked today, so odds are it's going to be an after hours call. Okay, fine. What are you going to do? So yeah, anyway, so I then worked from my mom's house for a while. My mom likes to check on me a lot when I'm there And she's by herself. She doesn't have anybody to talk to, so it makes sense. She needs to talk to somebody. And here's a human being in her house. And so, yeah, I can't work and talk. So I tell the plumbers, folks, please call me 30 minutes before you get there, and I'll meet you there. And I'll call her and wonder you coming when you do come. But I said, it'll be after hours, so that's fine. So tell my mom it might be 6 or 7 o'clock before they get there. It'll be an after hours charge, but that's fine. We'll make it work. So that's where we are. I'm going home to get some work done in the peace and quiet of not talking to other humans while I'm talking to humans at work. And that is the story of my morning. Yeah. This adventure isn't over yet. So a plumber's coming out tonight. They're going to run a camera down the drain. I guess I have to go underneath the house to do that. Run a camera under the drain and flush it to Flushing. And yeah. So fun times. Fun times. Anyway, there you go. The story will continue later.